Something just changed in Kathmandu and New Delhi is paying close attention. After months of tensions over the India-Nepal Lipulekh and Kalapani border, Nepal's Prime Minister Balen Shah finally held his first meeting with the Indian ambassador. The two countries also signed MOUs for 8 new developmental projects in Nepal, which are being backed by India. And what Balen Shah said in this meeting could signal a dramatic shift. Balen Shah suddenly wants to deepen Nepal's relations with India. But guess what? On the very same day, he also met the Chinese ambassador. It almost looks like diplomatic speed dating, except the stakes involve borders, trade and geopolitics. So what exactly is Balen Shah playing at? Can Nepal afford border tensions with India, or does Prime Minister Modi hold all the cards? Is Balen Shah trying to extract maximum leverage from both New Delhi and Beijing? And there is an even bigger question. Will Balen Shah come to India for a meeting with PM Modi? India has ignored Nepal's border claims just like Sachin and Dravid used to ignore a bowler's sledging. Balendra Shah held his first one-on-one meeting with Indian Ambassador Naveen Srivastava at the Prime Minister's office in Kathmandu 4 months after being elected as Prime Minister. Nepal's Prime Minister's office stated, discussions were focused on further strengthening Nepal-India relations, promoting bilateral cooperation and enhancing development partnership for the mutual benefit of two countries. The two discussed deepening multifaceted and strong partnership and their long-standing friendship. Indian envoy also responded on X, stating, conveyed warm greetings from Prime Minister Modi ji, had an engaging and productive exchange of views on further deepening the robust, multifaceted India-Nepal partnership. The Indian Embassy in Nepal has initiated more than 605 projects since 2023. India has also invested about 15 billion Nepali rupees in all 7 provinces of Nepal. India has also allocated about 800 crore or 12.8 billion Nepali rupees in 2026 alone. Despite border disagreements, India remains Nepal's largest trade partner. India and Nepal share deep historic, religious and cultural people-to-people ties which no political party can influence. While Balen Shah is next expected to visit New Delhi for a long overdue bilateral summit with Indian PM Modi, the dates of this meeting have not been finalized yet. But tensions between the two neighboring countries remain high over border dispute, cross-border tariffs, and also India's strict quality checks and import restrictions on Nepali tea shipments. For the new 8 MOUs, India has pledged more than 800 million Nepali rupees. India will help Nepal in digitization of the BP Koirala Institute of Health and Sciences in Sansari, construction of Krishi Utpadan Sankalan in Bhojpur, a municipal agricultural and livestock center in Dhading, a building for Bilbari Multiple Campus in Murang, a hospital in Lipulekh district and another hospital in Sansari, an agriculture promotion center in Humla, and lastly, a cold storage will also be constructed in Syanga. The India-Nepal cooperation for developing infrastructure in Nepal first started in 1951. The two countries jointly constructed the Gauchar Airport in Kathmandu. Then in 1954, Indian Aid Mission in Nepal was also set up. Border tensions between India and Nepal are a new development. Never since 1947 did Nepal ever raise this issue. However, since 2020s, the Nepali communist leaders made the border issue one of their mainstream political planks. Our news report on India-Pakistan tensions was ranking among the top 5 in Google News videos. I am Shobhit Mittal. Do subscribe to Inconnect News for the most informative news content. Did Nepali communist leaders escalate tensions with India at the behest of Chinese CCP? We cannot be sure, but once it was done, no Nepali political leader could oppose this move or risk being branded as anti-national. Moreover, on this issue, China actually backs India's sovereignty over the region and has ignored Nepali objections. So what exactly is the border dispute? The regions of Limpiyadhura, Lipulekh and Kalapani sit near the India-Nepal-China tri-junction. As per the 1816 Sagoli Treaty, which divided the boundary of India and Nepal, the border is recognized as the Mahakali River. Now, India shows historical evidence to claim the Mahakali or the Kali River originates near the Kalapani village, placing the border area under Uttarakhand's Pithoragarh district in India. Nepali leaders claim that one of the streams of the river might originate in Limpiyadhura thus disputing India's control over this region. India has maintained administrative and civil control over this border region since independence and has a permanent military presence in this region since 1962 India-China War. India and Nepal actually share a 1,750-kilometer open border. Recently, Nepal also printed new currency which includes these Indian border regions in its own territory. But all this drama has no impact on the ground. But what do you believe? Has the border issue been generated to divide ancient allies India and Nepal? Leave a comment, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.